If they were truly rescued and not ransomed, how many terrorists were captured or killed? Farotimi. I don't think they captured any terrorists. I don't think they captured anybody or killed anybody. That one no dey inside the news wey dem give. It is well. Nigerian lawyer and human rights activist Dele Farotimi has reacted after the teachers and school children who were kidnapped by bandits in a school at the Owerri local government area of Oyo State were rescued. The statement was contained in a post that he shared on his official X handle on Saturday, July 11, 2026. This is coming after the federal government stated that the teachers and school children were rescued without ransom. In the post that Dele Farotimi shared on his official X handle, he asked about the number of terrorists that were captured or killed during the rescue operation. Dele Farotimi said how many people will be charged with the killing of Mr. Adesina and Mr. Oyedokun. He wrote on his Twitter page, he says if they were truly rescued and not ransomed or returned pursuant to phone calls between the terrorists and the government, how many terrorists were captured or killed? And how many are going to be charged with by Mr. Adesina, who was shot, and Mr. Oyedokun, who was butchered? Really, because it's looking like as if probably that the kidnappers squad, they have people that they are contacting. At least they ask for ransom and everything. So maybe they called and say, we are about to leave the bush, or come and pack your victims. You get because I don't think there was any gun battle that ensued. I don't think there were anything that happened between the people that went to rescue the children and the terrorists. I don't think they killed or arrested anybody. There's nothing like that. So if they were truly rescued and not ransomed but returned pursuant to phone calls between the terrorists and the government, how many terrorists were captured or killed? None. Zero. Solomon says either fake payment of ransom, buying of terrorists or bandits. My joy is that the people returned home safe, and which the bad memory did not drain or result in depression for any one of the victims. That's going to be difficult. Instead of criticizing the job done, make recommendations. Provide your own max security support for the community, or are the unity an opportunity for empowerment for insecurity? Oji Yowen says, I'm still thinking, because among all that was in the picture, there's only one person that is wearing uniform. Does that mean those children were not wearing uniforms to school? Secondly, their looks doesn't show that they were in the bush for weeks. My point here is that all these politicians should stop using the people to play their nonsense policies, because that's obviously what it is. They use these people to play politics. Anyway, I thank God for their returns to their family members. Yes, Peter says everyone knows saying a ransom. Forget all these Yoruba people gaga. Now what for you? Adewala says connecting the dots just soon after the Minister of Defense gave the go-ahead to shoot and buy terrorists or be treated as terrorists to the soldiers. Could it mean that a compromise had already been reached, because all this while no such order were given on the terrorists at the moment needed? Well, there are so many boxes to tick. There are so many things to think. Let's just be happy that they've rescued these people and that this does not repeat itself. Like something like this does not repeat itself, because there's a lot. Your brain will just blow if you start thinking, if you start connecting the dots. I'm telling you. Colin says, now fake rescue now. Ike says, it's all fabricated stories. They were negotiated, no doubt. Show us video evidence of the rescue mission. Those wounded and those arrested. Cock and bull story. Jumbo says, where were you when efforts were being made to rescue the victims? We never heard from you then, so why should the victims rescue be an issue to you? I beg, back well. Kennedy also says, thank God they are back. Any other talk doesn't matter right now. The government has to take care of them health-wise. Well, they are in the hospital. They are being treated. Joel says, Farotimi, you are not new in Nigeria now. You're not new in Nigeria now. Is the terrorism not the government's business? If they say that it's not their business, how many have they arrested? Transfer says, only God knows the truth behind the rescue. Yes, because they are never going to tell us anything. Forget. Now this one you don't know, now you don't know. You don't end for there with that. They expect us to just forget about it and just move on with our lives. But we're happy that at last they were freed. Abraham Momo says, whatever we receive, if released willfully of randomly, we thank and give all the glory to God for their release. Okay. Michael says, thank God the captives are back. May the teachers and security operatives who lost their lives in the incident rest in perfect peace. It is necessary for the federal government to display the bodies of the terrorists might and parade the ones captured alive. Who told you they captured anybody? They don't catch anybody, obviously. Oh, and parade the ones captured alive in the encounter to dispel rumors and restore the confidence of Nigerians on the claims that the government is winning the war. If I hear. It is well. Alfred says, different story here. The abductors voluntarily released the abducted people without demanding ransom. It is so. Why has Onanuka been telling us of abductors spied and arrested? This is absolutely complicity. Onanuka should be relieved of that post immediately, just as Femi Gbajabiamila should be arrested for prosecution for fostering an illegal agency on the country and enabling same in the country's annual budget. Enough of this coming. It's been my opinion, okay, that Tinubu's regime is evil. Of course. People said maybe they kidnapped those of you standing in position that ransom was paid. May ransom never be available to be paid for you people's life? I don't understand. Waiting cause. Ndits says you are right and correct, sir. The government must have paid billions of naira to them, and when they settled their transaction, they sent that team to go and escort them back. It was never a rescue. It is well. Evil Tinubu and his cabal. Patrick Obi says, how long can the Nigerian government allow these Fulani cannibals to continue buying and eating innocent people in this country? These Fulani cannibals are really disturbing this country, and the government has always been treating them with kid glove. Vince Henry says, thank you, sir. That's what I've been saying and asking. APC not so much, and Nigerians are deceived, and they accepted the cock and bull story. It's not as if you accepted, but if you ask Mr. Formality tomorrow, nobody will answer you. Nobody. Nigerians are asking the right questions. They are asking, but who is going to reply you? Nobody. And they will not allow those people to also do interviews or to say anything about what they actually went through in the hands of those people. Another says the most important thing is the freedom of these innocent people. Mad people never say anything positive about the others. Okay? Vlad Putin says this your brain is completely upside down. After Bala really dealt with you, you can't think of phantom anything unless it has to do with opposition. Oh, bad. You are not okay. And this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.